Adam used to run everywhere. Run to school. Run to work. Run toward dreams that felt close enough to touch. Then one day, he stopped. It wasn't sudden. It wasn't dramatic. It happened slowly, so slowly he didn't even notice. The first thing he lost was time. Days blurred together. Mornings felt heavy. Nights felt endless. He still woke up, still walked outside, still existed, but the urgency was gone. People passed him every day. Adam chasing goals, laughing, arguing, living loudly. He stood among them, invisible. Once, he tried to speak. No sound came out. He tried again. Still nothing. That's when he realized the world wasn't ignoring him, he had stopped participating in it. Weeks passed. He watched others fail and try again. Fall and stand up. Get rejected and keep moving. Meanwhile, he stayed frozen, afraid that if he moved and failed, it would confirm his worst fear. That he was already finished. One evening, rain fell. Everyone ran for shelter. He didn't. Water soaked into him, but he felt nothing. No anger. No sadness. Just emptiness. That night, he stood in front of a mirror. The reflection stared back, thin, faded, barely holding shape. I'm still here, he thought. But was he? The next day, something unusual happened. A small child ran straight into him and fell. The child looked up, surprised. Why are you standing here? The child asked. The question hit harder than any insult ever could. Why was he standing there? He had no answer. The child stood up and ran away, already forgetting the moment. But the question stayed. That night, for the first time in a long while, the Adam took a step. Just one. It felt wrong. Heavy. Like pushing against gravity itself. The next day, he took another. Then another. He tried something small, applying for work again. It failed. Rejected. The old fear returned instantly. But this time, he didn't stop. He tried again. And again. And again. Some days, he moved forward. Some days, he fell backward. But he was moving. Months later, he passed the same spot where he once stood frozen. Others were standing there now, stuck, staring, afraid. He wanted to tell them something important. So he stopped, turned around, and said the only truth he knew. You don't need motivation to move. You need movement to create motivation. They didn't answer. Maybe they couldn't hear him yet. That was okay. He turned back and kept walking. Not because life was easy. Not because everything worked out. But because standing still was no longer an option. And for the first time in a very long time, the Adam didn't just exist. He lived.